Hey guys, it is Monique, the Melanie Foodie travel agent. Come with me as I travel to Fort Lauderdale, Florida with my mom for our mommy and me's trip and my baby moon. This is Fun Adventures in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. When we arrived at Fort Lauderdale, our room was not ready, so we decided to go eat on the strip, take in the sun rays and watch the beach. And people watch because that's always fun to do, and have a couple of drinks. Well, mocktails for me. We decided to stay at the Hilton Marina because it was more reasonable price compared to the resorts on the beach. The resorts on the beach are about $200 to $300 more per night. So the Hilton Marina was perfect for us because it is on a water taxi stop right outside of the door of the lobby. It was newly renovated, at least the rooms were. The lobby does need to be renovated. It also had a pool. It had a pool bar and a restaurant. They do close around about 8 o'clock. So does the cafe area in the inside of the lobby. They close around 8 o'clock. So if you want anything to eat after 8 o'clock, you're not going to get it unless you order it. But the staff was really nice. The rooms were sanitized. They did have the tape on the door to let you know that it's been sanitized. They had hand wipes and sanitized wipes inside of the room as well. They do not clean your room unless you specifically ask for it due to COVID. Too busy with the schemes on the telling of my dreams on the rail, bitch. I grind like my life's on the line, hella wire. So far through with the light sticks, we open up when the light flicks. On sight, yellow cash rolls, everything around me, hunting for the bounty. Wait, that nigga drip on fountain, ran a tree down by the ounce. Liquor skin brown, slip it down to the earth, spin around. Life is hella short, so make it count. Tell the label I need 3, 4, 5, better count it back out loud. What we getting into for the night? I never hit reply, but it read, I just wanna feel alive. Life is so much more than the bills. I just want a house in the hills. I just wanna look into her eyes while I'm gripping on the thighs, so she knowing that it's real. They don't really want it with the kid. I do this shit to feed my future kids. And I got these lame niggas crossed cause I'm starving. They gotta see my highlight, real. Mi corazón is on my sleeve shoulder. Everything in the rose gold, it might go for me. Couldn't pinpoint in the globe, so I wanted to go from it. Just know that I don't fit in, but I wanna feel everything. The next morning we ate at Untoasted, which had rave reviews on Yelp, and I can see why. It's a whole vibe. Like, it is in the city. It is not near the beach at all. It's probably about 20-25 minutes from the beach, but the food was amazing. The service was great, and they had the music blasting. After breakfast, we headed down to the beach. We did get to see a cycling competition. I mean, it literally came out of nowhere. We seen the police blocking things off, but we had no clue what it was until all these cyclists came out of nowhere. So, it was just cool to see. I've never seen it in person. I've only seen it on TV. We did rent a umbrella and 2 chairs, which is about $60, and it comes with the towels as well. You have your umbrella and your chairs until 5 p.m. And what they do is they just mark your chairs for you, and then you just come back. You can come and go as you please. With the full clip, chatting line with the loose leaf. Then I proofread till I lose sleep. Couldn't handle the truth in your bed with the right. Love at first sight shit, art over hype shit. Need a sound bite for the time capsule. Press play, they pause time for a bit. Smitten, I admit it, could they kick it? I'm in love with the fine print. Scribble type of shit they wouldn't find behind it. Why there's fishes behind the eyelid? Tell her reckless with the clauses. Careful with the cost me. Need this shit forever, but I never ever stop until they put me in the coffin or they off me. Fuck niggas quick to auction, they false print. Always read the shit with a caution. Hold it 10 toes down for the dog. For dinner, we decided to eat hibachi at Red Door downtown Fort Lauderdale, and also partake in the strip and activities down there. This is my lovely mom. And here are some sights from the strip downtown. It's probably about a 2-mile span of just restaurant, bars, and shops, as well as some art galleries and some funky little shops here and there.
Hey guys, so it is day 3 here in Fort Lauderdale, and this is our last day here. This trip was rest and relaxation. We weren't supposed to do any crazy things on this trip. Also, I'm very much pregnant, so there's not much of that we can do with me being pregnant as far as adventure, but I will say it has been relaxing. It has been the time that I needed to get away and just rejuvenate, get my mind right, because the next 5 months of my life are about to be really crazy. New baby, new move to a whole new state, new job. Yeah. But I will say, being pregnant and traveling is a little different. I realize that I get winded quicker. My baby sits down in my pelvis, so walking long distances as I normally would do has not been a thing. I've had to stop multiple times while walking, just different places to catch my breath, to try to get the baby to move out of my pelvis. Because if you have seen any of pictures of me on IG, you have seen that I am not big at all, and it's because my baby is down in my pelvis, like pressing down in my pelvis. So it has definitely been different. Still very COVID safe, wearing my mask, sanitizer, hand wipes, social distancing, and as much as I can. It is the end of spring break, so people are still here in Fort Lauderdale. But so far, I will say it was better coming here than going to Miami, because Miami has been crazy. But Fort Lauderdale has been kind of low-key, more families here. So I am enjoying that. Today we're going to just browse around. We don't have an itinerary. And one thing I want to say is I don't plan my trips. Like, I try my best not to plan my trips, because I plan trips for everybody else all the time. I don't want to plan my trip. I just don't. I just freestyle it. So today we're gonna go take the water taxi again. Tip: if you're in Fort Lauderdale and you're staying on the marina or away from the beach, take the water taxis because it's cheaper. It's $28 all day. The lifts have ranged from like $7 up to $30, depending on where you're going and what time it is. So you spend less money on a water taxi, and the water taxi actually takes you close to just about everything, even to the beach, and it takes you down to Hollywood, Florida. So you can take the water taxi basically anywhere, even downtown. You can take the water taxi. So I would say take the water taxi versus the Lyft. We did not realize that the first day, so we spent a lot of money on Lyft. We did take the water taxi yesterday, and we're gonna take it today. So save you a little money there. Also, if you want to save money on food, do not eat on the beach strip, because that stuff is marked up so high, so expensive on the beach strip, when you can go a little bit off the strip and eat great meals for less. So just a couple tips.
Jump for the shit all top when I speak, all cap with the speech till they caught up in the rapture. I'm so out of line with the phrase game. Let's take a break, been a long day. Hit your line, what you fall through with the light sticks. Maybe help me spark the ideas. We got nowhere else to go. It's only up from there. I've been on my own, just running through the field. Say vivid for the ears. I know that's how they like. Yeah,
I found this cute Florist and coffee bar the day before when we were downtown just exploring. So Sunday morning we decided to get up and come here at least for coffee, and I was so surprised at the inside of this place. It is beautiful. The Florist is on one side, the coffee shop is on the other side, and it's really decorated cute with a bunch of flowers, hanging flowers, plants, succulents. They do serve pastries and cookies and some breakfast sandwiches, coffees, teas as well, and some desserts. But we only got coffee and tea here, and then we decided to go somewhere else for breakfast. For breakfast, we decided to go to the Floridian. It is a local diner here in Fort Lauderdale. It has been here, I believe, since around the 1930s, 1940s. It has pictures of all the people who have come and eaten here. The food was really good. The portions are huge. So we didn't realize how big the portions were until we got it. But the portions are huge. Like, you can split it with someone. Definitely good food. One thing about me is I am going to find the sweets. No matter where I go, I am going to find a candy shop, a chocolate shop, dessert shop. It's just in my blood. I love sugar and I love sweet. So when I seen this cute little candy shop, we stopped here and I got my turtle pecan caramel apple, which is my favorite apple of all time. Like, I could eat it all the time. I also did try their coconut, I think it's like a coconut caramel chocolate fudge bar. Tried it, really good, but candy apple, can't go wrong. Well guys, this wraps up our time here in Fort Lauderdale. We've had an amazing time. Definitely had fun with my mom. It was our trip, our last trip before I moved to a whole other state. So we got to spend some time together. I will say I never gave Fort Lauderdale a chance. I always went to Miami. So I will say I like Fort Lauderdale for relaxing and Miami for partying. Yes, you do have the option to party here in Fort Lauderdale. But I would say the partying for Miami and come up here and get away from like all the crazy people in Miami and just chill and relax. So like always, like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that notification button and let you know that I uploaded a new video, and I'll see you all in the next video.